Okay, you might want to know what the hell is this funny looking thing here. Well, it's not on video. They've already built it. It's one of these spur of the moment projects. It's a cover for my spare tire. Now this is 1/4" plywood. I spray painted it black, oil-based paint on both sides, and then let that dry a couple days, and then just painted it with an oil-based Rust-Oleum brown paint here, because that's what I had on hand. And let me show you what it does here. It simply goes on top of the tire. What's going to happen is there's going to be a bungee cord coming down here and secured here and here. This way it doesn't blow off on the highway. This keeps the rain off the tire. Keeps the tires, because it's getting rusty from being open like that. Now, normally these tires are kept underneath the bed of the truck. I don't like that, because if that cable breaks underneath, tire falls out, you can get into an awful wreck, and this tire could go through somebody's windshield. So I don't like tires mounted underneath the truck. And the truck is a 1991, so it's 20 years old. Who knows? That thing could fly off. So I've been keeping the tire in the bed of the truck. So what we're going to do, let me shut the video. What I'm going to do, I got 2 bungee cords here. I'm not sure which one's going to be needed here. The bungee cord's going to go on here. And there's little clamps. It's going to go right here just to hold the bungee cord into place. There's going to be a hook eyelet either mounted here or on the side. Depends how much stretch I can get. And I think I'm going to have to use the blue bungee cord. I think this one might be too long. Let's see. This bungee cord is going to be too long. We need this to be held down tight, and we don't want to have this thing flying off on the highway. So we'll probably use this bungee cord here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put eyebolts on the top like this, and the bungee cord will go in like that, and it'll stretch over. These things do stretch quite a bit. It's very important that this stay tight. And it'll keep the tire protected. Maybe not 100%. It doesn't matter if the tire gets wet. I'm just trying to keep the water and ice and snow and everything in the wintertime off the top of the tire. It also makes it very easy to get at the spare. It takes up room in the bed for carrying wood and everything. Worst case scenario, this whole arrangement just comes right out anyways. You just unhook the bungee cords and stick the tire out and slide the whole thing right out of the truck. And if I need to carry a load of wood, if I carry some small wood, I could put some here and some down over there. Alright, first thing I want to do here is the center of this board here. I purposely put a wider board here because this is 1/4" plywood, and we don't want the strain of the bungee cord bending on the edges of the plywood, so this kind of gives it some rigidness. And not only that, if you jump up in here and you want to watch a parade or something, you can sit up here and put your feet on it. You're not going to hurt the plywood. Anyways, we come down here to right about in the center here. And the same on the other side. You can videotape over here. And right in here. Alright, so we're going to remove this here. So I can drill the 2 pilot holes to put the eyebolts in. Over here for now. I may have to take the tire out if this tire's in the way of the screwdriver. Not a big deal. Tire comes out very easily. Matter of fact, take out tire like that until I get this in there. Alright, we'll do the same to the other side. You can start. I'm going to do less. Alright, now we'll flip this tire back over. Get my skinny, ugly ass up in here. And you see the way this thing is, this whole thing, all you can do is take these bungee cords, unhook them, and slide this whole thing right out. If you want to remove everything, it makes it very easy. Yes, it takes up room in the bed of the truck. It sure does, but you know, that's just the way it has to be. Alright, go put this back on. Alright, now temporarily we're going to put the bungee cord on. We're going to mount these clamps. They'll be like this, and the reason these clamps are here is to keep the cord with the cover when you take it off so you don't lose it. It's really probably not needed because this is going to be so tight anyways, but I'm going to put them on. And I can always take the screws out. There we go, just like clockwork. Perfect. Now, you're going along at 60 miles an hour, which, by the way, I don't go over 60, generally. This ain't going to blow off and hit somebody's windshield. Very unlikely. And, you know, the bungee cord's right there, so that's how it's going to be. So what I'm going to do now, we'll leave this on there. This other bungee cord over here is a little too long, but I wasn't sure. But that's alright. These things always can get used for, you know, holding down the trash cans or things in the yard, no problem, or carrying things in the truck. So I'll just throw that in my toolbox. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a couple of galvanized sheetrock screws, and I'm going to mount one here and one at the other end. And we'll be good to go. Okay. Alright, 1 inch galvanized sheetrock screws. Now, we get a little closer with the video here. We're going to put a clamp right here. All this does is just keep it, just to keep it in the, you know, from falling off. Nothing fancy. This way everything's kept nice and in order. Alright. See, and the bungee cord can move in and out in there. It's not crimping down. Now you're saying, well, what's all this? So the nails are bent over. This is not a piece of furniture. This is just an ordinary old cover for the spare tire. Alright, let's see, how far are we here from the end? My old fancy measuring trick here. There we go. Right about there. Oh, gotta do it again here. Damn thing moved on me. I could take a ruler, but why should I get a ruler when I can do it this way? It's not that precise. It's just as long as it looks halfway decent. One more screw and we are through. One more screw and we are through. Please do not feel so blue. I get the scissors to cut this thing off. That's it. Now you see how that pipe, see it wants to slap right down there? That ain't going nowhere. But what I got to do is take this off and clean the tire with the wire brush. So here's what I do. Here's what we do. You just take it off like that. See? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a wire brush and clean this off because it's been out in the weather. And then I'm going to spray WD-40 on here. Careful not to get WD-40 on the valve stem because that's rubber. So, this is just an idea. You know, I'm sorry I didn't start the project on video. It was one of these spur-of-the-moment things, and I just get started on them. A lot of times I just don't do a video on them. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much, and catch you at another time.